Home security is certainly essential, and with technology getting smarter, we no longer have to settle for conventional locking systems. This is the Elemake Smart Door Lock. With a fingerprint sensor and smart app keyless entry, this is a fantastic device for homes, apartments and Airbnbs. At a price of little over £100, let's see what this thing can do and unbox this guy. So while unboxing this device, it proves that it can be installed by pretty much anyone. You get the lock mechanisms, screws, brackets and basic instruction manual. And when I say pretty much anyone can do it, I mean that. And you'll see why in a minute. As you can see from the aesthetics of the lock, this is a premium product. It has this really nice machine etched shell that really does give it a classy look. Elemake actually have a full range of smart locks and handles that will work for a variety of purposes and styles of doors. So you don't just have to settle for this one. However, when it comes to the installation of this one, it will vary between locks, doors and existing holes you may have. If we take apart the lock, you can see the bolt has actually got some adjustability for the existing holes you may have, so there is a bit of leeway. So I would recommend getting that information beforehand. Makes the whole process so much easier. Right, the installation steps. Number 1, with our original lock removed, we can go ahead and insert the main door latch bracket, and then screw it in with the supplied set of screws. Step number 2, and we will slide the front handle in, guiding the cable in as we go along. With step number 3, we slide the opposite handle in, once again guiding that cable through. Step number 4 will enable us to actually have both the handles in so we can screw them into place using the long screws that are provided. This will just seal the handle to the door. Now insert the AA batteries into their respective slots, and finally hook up the back panel to the cable and push onto the plate. Now we can just simply screw it into place. Now that's really it for installation. As I said earlier, in terms of being able to install it yourself, you really shouldn't have anything to worry about. Now let's go ahead and set this up with the corresponding Smart Life app. Once again, this really is easy to do. When in the main interface, ensure your phone's Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are both on. In the right hand side, we're going to go to the click add device button. There it should instantly find the Elemake Smart Door Lock. If it doesn't, just simply hold the reset button and it should find it itself. Just give it a couple of seconds to establish that connection, and that's really it. As easy as that. Not only was it easy to screw to the door, but the app setup is just as easy too. So let's dive into the app's abilities to actually make this door lock really smart. Well, the main page will offer you the ability to both lock and unlock by tapping or holding the visual indicator. Now this is a great and simple way that doesn't require you to use a fingerprint or input code. So if you have your phone to hand, you can just easily unlock the door. Now secondly, if we want to take advantage of the fingerprint option, we will need to go ahead and add a fingerprint to the app. What is great is you can add a few of these to the app for different household members, so every trusted individual in your home has immediate access to entry. We just simply click add fingerprint, and it's very similar to Android and iOS fingerprint setup. We just simply hold it there, remove it and reapply when prompted. Once completely set up after a few tries, we can then name the fingerprint and save. It is truly one of the huge selling points for sure, and thankfully it lives up to the hype. The fingerprint sensor from touch to actual unlocking is a split second. It is very fast and reliable. It's just nice not having to simply pull out your keys to access a building or room after a long day. Now the same goes for the third way of access, and that is the passcode option. Now this is truly fantastic for sharing out codes. Either if you run an Airbnb, shared accommodation, or you're going away for a couple of days and want to ensure that a neighbour or family member can look after your property. By adding in a code via the app interface, we can then just simply dial it in using the front panel and enter like this. And then after their stay, we can remove that code, or simply just keep changing it. It really depends on how you want to use this fantastic smart lock, but you can't deny with 3 ways to enter, well, it's certainly very versatile. Thankfully, there is a fail-safe option. Maybe batteries run out or you simply forgot your code. There is a supplied master key that acts as your priority way of entering. There is also a micro USB port on the bottom. This allows you to hook up a USB power supply, allowing you to give emergency power to enter the key or put your fingerprint on. Really very versatile and fantastic for a range of consumers. And when I said this would be perfect for Airbnb users, I wasn't lying. The app interface will record and show who comes in and who goes within the property. It will show when someone used a supplied code, their designated fingerprint, or used the master key. You have so much control and better understanding of when and how an individual has entered the residence. And at the same time, there is automatic locking, so you don't have to be concerned if you forget to lock the property. You can customize the allocated time in which the action can be performed. It's just bringing increased security and convenience to your life. All in all, the Elemake door lock is a fantastic option for not only peace of mind, but a range of ways to enter a residence. For the ability to have multiple fingerprints on file and the option to have one-time entry codes, this door lock is a fantastic investment for so many people. Be sure to check out the Elemake door lock in the link in the description. Let me know what you think. Till next time.